Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. 3 years ago today, we started doing our video. We've had oh geez, I think it's over 50,000 views on all our videos added together. So you know, it's been a real success. 3 years ago, we thought we'd try and do something a little bit different and probably engage people in and around sort of the place that on our stable and see actually what goes on in a racing stable and have people following us. And it's been an absolute success and very happy with all the feedback we get. You know, we try and do a few other little different videos, something like you know, our Sartorius video we did last week. That's got great reviews from a lot of people, and I think it's something that not a lot of other people are doing. There's a couple of other stables in and around the place that are doing sort of videos, but I'm sure the production of ours is as good as anybody's, and certainly for a small country stable, we're very proud to be involved with it all. It's a long week in racing, isn't it? Last week we were very excited about Trent having his first ride for the stable. The day before he was meant to ride it, he walked into the horse's box, which was Porcini, and patted her on the bum, and she let go and kicked out and kicked him in the ribs. He put his hand up to protect himself and she broke his finger. So Trent might be off for about 6 weeks in plaster. So yeah, we'll see how we go that. And Georgie's going off to Hazes, so we're on the lookout for a new apprentice. So if anyone out there can ride work, by all means give us a ring. We'll be looking for you. Yeah, now look, we'll have a pretty busy week on the racetrack. I think we had a very quiet week last week, and so this week now we'll kick off on Friday. We'll go up to London Fog goes up to, after winning the Belen Cup at Geelong last week, he's going to go up to Wodonga Cup this Friday. Now it looks a reasonably strong race without being over the top. He doesn't get in all that well on the weights. There's a couple of horses in it that sort of are probably weight specials, but he could certainly run a place in a race like this. He's drawn barrier 2 down in the weights. He should get a gun ride from Daniel Moore, and he's in really good nick, the horse. So if the cards fall his way, he'll be right around him. He's just probably not all that well in on the weights, but if the other horses don't fire at their absolute peak, he'll be all over him. And it's a mile, you know, third up over a mile looks ideal for him. Drawn barrier 2 down in the weights, you'll get a good ride. So make sure you have a look at him on Friday. Now Sunday, we'll go for a drive up to Swan Hill and take Porcini up there. Now she's a speed sort of horse, and you know, she got beaten a country mile her first start, so she needs to improve a fair bit off that. She seems to be going okay, but so we're going to run her in a 9.75 up at Swan Hill on Sunday. Now, after our drive to Wodonga on Friday, then Swan Hill on Sunday, on Monday we're going to Hamilton. So the old Ute's going to get a bit of mileage this week. Look, there's a few horses. Oralka's been balloted a couple of times, so we've got him in a race there. It's just a lottery. These horses that are down in the ballot order, I think he was number 40, so we've accepted with him and just cross our fingers he gets a run, but we'll see how he goes. In the same race, we'll have Gallant I Am. Now he's trialled up, I thought it was only fair his first trial, improved out of sight his second trial and did the same thing his third jump out. So he's on the improve. He come back from a long injury, and blinkers on first up, 1,200 metres, might be a little bit short, but I was wrapped in the way he worked this week, and he looks like to have turned the corner, so that's all promising. Now another horse that he's got probably as good a pedigree as any horse in the stable, a horse called Snitzational. He's by Snitzel out of Atlantic Jewels family, and you know, you'd reckon he's just been a 1,000 metre or 1,200 metre screamer. His trials have been really poor, and I've worked him over a bit of distance this week, and he's just turned it around. So we're going to try and run him over a trip. I worked him over 1,400 metres this week, and it's good enough work to win a maiden. So he'll be interesting. I'm going to run him in a 1,400 metre maiden at Hamilton and just see how he goes. We'll ride him quiet and let him get home. And but I think, John, on just the way he worked this week, when he gets to a mile plus, he might be okay. So fingers crossed there, because he's certainly got a pedigree. Then we've got Spherical. Now he's just been knocking on the door. This horse had no luck his last couple. Could have easily won either of his last 2 starts. He goes to a 2,200 metre race. He's bright, he's sound, there's no issues. Daniel Moore will ride him, he'll get ridden well, so you know, he gets his chance, and you know, I imagine he'll probably almost start favourite in that sort of race. Kawabata, now she ran first up over 1300. She went okay, jumps to the mile, second up. She'll go okay again. Expect her to finish around about the place getters. You know, I'm not sure how strong that race is going to be yet, but you know, she's an okay sort of horse over a mile. When she's third up over a mile and a quarter will be her go, but don't be surprised if she doesn't run a place at reasonable odds. Then on Tuesday, we don't have to go all that far, just up the road here to Werribee. We'll probably have 3 runners. Might have misran. Pretty disappointing first up. She got smashed out of the gates and got back to last, and then sort of half pie ran home. It was fair. Throw some blinkers on her, ride her forward, and she can go round at Werribee on Tuesday. We'll give her a gallop Friday. If all's good, she'll run. Severn Road, he raced the other night at Friday night, just didn't cope with that city racing. He's just not up to that grade. We'll drop him back to a 64, 2,000 metres at Werribee, which should suit him a lot better. And Conciello, I thought on face value, jockey came back and gave a million excuses, but I thought on face value he went fair at Wangaratta. He needs to probably improve a bit, and I'm sure he will. He'll go up to a mile and back to 58 grade, and that should be his go. He'll go to Werribee on Tuesday as well. Then probably look to go to 2,000 metres with him, but he should be more than competitive over a mile. Yeah, that's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we've got a really busy week coming up in front of us. Lots of miles in the truck, that's for sure. So yeah, hopefully London Fog will go well on Friday at the Wodonga Cup. It'd be great to sort of get up there and win that sort of race. It'd be fantastic for that that horse. A couple of other horses that are second and third up. I suppose Spherical will probably be pretty hard to beat on Monday, I would think, and certainly on Tuesday at Werribee, a couple of nice chances there. So yeah, busy time. Hoping to put our head in front a couple of times. Kids all at apprentice school this week, so they'll be back next week, and I think Georgie heads off the following week after that to Hazes. So pretty exciting time for her. Until next week, see you later.
Last start, it was a really good run, so I'd expect him to run just as good. That sounded friggin' stupid.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Yeah, big week had. This is shocking.